Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, y'all hear me? Did I stop that? Oop, sure, it's kind of early. Hey, sassy girl. Sorry about the late entry. I had to get my ads on. Hey, Mika Mika. Hey, Trouble Woman. How y'all doing this morning? I had to come on real early because I got time this early in the morning, right? Hey, DKL. How you doing? How you doing, love? So anyway, I hope that you got happy 4th of July. For you got whether you celebrate the 4th or not. I hope that you are enjoying your day off. Why is Prince up there? Prince is up there because he is flawless, DK. Yeah, he is ageless, he is timeless, he is flawless, honey, like me. All right. Okay. That's why Prince is up there. Moving right along. But anyway, good morning, y'all. Yeah, I like that photo of him because we know Prince is real shady, and I feel like I'm in a shady mood this morning, honey. And that is why I am on so early because I got time right now. I got about maybe an hour and a half, two, maybe just depending on when I see a car pulling back up. Okay, but anyway, I wanted to come on here for a specific reason, right? So, of course, I get up early in the morning, I get my coffee started, and I be listening around and see what happened last night or yesterday or whatever, what happened that I missed, right? So, first, we're going to talk about Christa, right? So, honey, hey, Miss LA. Oh, and also, I looked at a little bit of, the young lady, she started her new channel, Miss K Fit. Hey, All the Smoke. Hey, will y'all please hit the like button upon walking in the door? Y'all know it's kind of early, right? Okay. But I, I didn't, well, anyway, uh, I was listening to that. And so when I was listening to the Real K Fit, I couldn't figure out what she was talking about, but she was talking about she is I really enjoy her I really enjoy her the way that she presents her show. She's so full of life, so animated. DK, I said, okay. I was just listening to his song. Really? She's always in my head. This one, really? Okay, back to cool, DKF, cool. So you know where I'm going, right? Prince is the shadiest of shadies, baby. Oh my goodness. He didn't even try to hide the shade, child. I was like, ooh, he is the shade king, honey. Yes, he is. But anyway, y'all know I got love me a good shader. Let me get this shade. Where Sassy at? Sassy. Y'all, Sassy said I was 2 minutes late. She was calling me out on my stuff when I was trying to get my channel together. Together. Oh, child. Anyway, y'all bear with me this morning, child. I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good mood. I get to see my peoples today. Bye bye. That's all right. But anyway, so I was listening over there. Hey, True Black, to the Real K Fit. Y'all please hit the like button and share the video if you don't mind. So I'm listening over there, and she starts talking about just Krista and TC, right? And I'm thinking, hold up, wait a minute. Ain't the TC the lady that she was involved with? before she started fooling with the hey Roxy, before she started fooling with the landlord guy, right? And so I'm like, yeah, that's who she got to be talking about. I think I'm so sick of these kind of oh, Brooke, Christa, Shy Kim, and a host of I heard that woo child, but child, look. So I didn't hear what was going. Hey, Sassy, Sassy, do you want to hit the link, Sassy, so you can fill me in on the tea? Cause you know I be missing stuff, right? Hey, hey, Sister George, how you doing, love? It's been forever. I'm so happy to see you down in the chat. I hope everything's going well with you. It's all right. I ain't seen Sister George in forever, y'all. Sister George, don't you know they were still going around saying I got kicked out of the I was kicked out of the old black Sectuh chair. They said I was kicked out. I was ran off. Okay. I was escorted out the door. Girl, girl, girl. But anyway, that's what the new narrative is, Sister George. Anyway, child. You doing great? I hope. Yeah, absolutely. I am so happy that you dropped down. Thank you so much. Cause I be wondering about y'all. You know I do, child. But anyway, right. So K Fit is over there talking about something that Christa said, right? Okay, Sassy. Sassy gonna help me, y'all, cause y'all know I be missing out. The reason why I always got questions, y'all, is cause I be wanting to talk about the tea, but I don't be having the totality of the tea. Okay. It's just really bad. It's just really lazy commentating, but it is what it is, child. I can't get that invested. Y'all know how that go. But anyway, I dropped it, Sassy. Seriously, Olivia, I hear these folks' voices so much, I'm scared they might be hitting the link in my in my brain. I heard that Woo Child. Oh my God. No, you didn't, Woo Child. Mm-mm. The other night I was looking at one of those videos about the wild. It was something in the wild. It was something on one of these channels. It might have even been hold on, y'all. But anyway, honey, I was dreaming about snakes because that's what I was hearing in the background. When I woke up, there was Sassy,
Hey,
Sassy.
hey,
Oh, girl, I was about to put up my thing. I thought I was gonna get pee bombed, child.
girl. I
How
ain't
you
got no
doing this?
mom, just a whole big old bonnet over here.
Girl, how you doing this 4th of July morning?
My head is spinning. I just took my Advil and I haven't had my espresso.
Oh, girl, go get it. I got my cup of coffee right here. That's why I'm so animated.
I don't know if I'm ready to wake up yet.
But okay then. Well, we got to talk. We got to talk because I need your help, Sassy. So, look, I have a question, right? So, hey, Blackberry molasses. So, like I said, I was listening to Real K Fit,
Good
right?
morning, everybody.
I'm trying to catch up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all please hit the like button if you don't mind. And so she started talking about something that just Krista had allegedly said. Now, at the time, I'm saying allegedly because I didn't hear this, coming out of her mouth at that point in time. At this point in time, when I'm listening to the video, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the real K Fit is saying that just Krista said that her ex partner, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
um, or her ex special friend had let everybody know because TC was running around talking about her and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Let the people inform the people that TC allegedly is intersex, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, what? And then I got a little confused. Then I got a little confused, Sass. I'm not gonna lie. Cause
Girl,
some of these conversations, child, look, y'all know I live in a country,
girl.
but I got sometime I anyway, move right along. So she said that Krista said that TC had all 3 parts. And I was like, 3 parts of what? Ain't it just two? Right?
She was adding the booty. I think she was adding the booty hole.
don't know. I don't know. But I'm like, three?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm in my mind, I'm thinking, question. In my mind, I'm saying question. Sassy.
No, K-Fit probably misspoke. I didn't hear Krista say that, but girl, she kept out. Well, let me tell you how it happened. The
Okay.
trajectory.
Thank you.
This
Thank you.
is
Thank
one of those things where I saw very little of any of this, but I know what happened.
you.
Okay,
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Go
so
ahead.
I'm getting ready to go to the hairdresser. And as I'm going, she tells me, "Oh, shoots, I had to do something a little different on the client before you. I'm like running like 45 minutes late. I'm like, I'm just gonna have to sit up there because whatever, right? So I'm giving you this time frame to let you know something. So I'm
Got you.
like, shit, I'm already on my way. No big deal. I'll just sit up here. You know, these I can see these hoes is on one, meaning the YouTube, right? So I'm just gonna sit up here and listen to these hoes. I see that Benz is going live with some type of interview with Christa. In my mind, I'm thinking, what do we need to know about Christa? You know? I try to go over there. When I go over there, I hear her saying, I'm trying to tell you guys, she has a cat and a dog. She has a cat and a dog.
Oh my.
So I don't know who has a cat and a dog, and I ain't got time for the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, this is kind of weird. I'm moving on. Pizarro is live. 5 clicks, Pizarro's link. I'm like,
Wait.
oh,
Wait. What?
yeah, yeah.
What?
Shalene.
What? I'm
Yeah.
confused.
Well, yeah, I'm
Well,
trying to
wait a minute. Let's take a side street. What was that about?
I'm taking you all down the side streets, the alleys. Girl, I'm taking you on my trip to the hairdresser yesterday, watching these fools, baby. I
Okay.
so Shalina hits the link at Pizarro. So
Whoa.
I stay at Pizarro. Shalina is talking about that, giving Pizarro praise, saying she's the queen. She after her, she was the queen of 1K, and she's very
What?
giving person. And look at what she's doing for Brian. That's what initially made me stay at Pizarro. She's asking she's saying she gave to Brian, and she wants everybody. She wants to drop Brian's link. She wants everybody to give to Brian. Right? Okay. Shalina clicks the link. I mean, baby, it's a love fest. Do you hear me? She.
That's what I'm saying. Fight, babe. I ain't trying to interject, but Fight, babe said that to Pizarro.
Oh yeah, yeah. Praise on praise on
Wow.
praise. Yeah, praise on praise on praise.
Wow.
Now, although authentic, it was a direct hit to Ness and Lemon.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Oh, that makes sense.
right.
It was the shade. She was shading the long way.
Yeah, it was both. You know what I'm saying? It was two sides of the coin. You know what I'm
So
saying?
let
Like
me
she was
ask you this question.
like,
Do you think Fight Babe is about ready to come back?
I do.
Whoop, okay.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Told my secret back chat. I said, oh, this means Fire is ready to come back.
Mhm.
But until then, I'll continue to call her Shalina, and God bless her
Yes.
on her journey.
Yes, I call Shalina. Yes.
Uh-huh. So they had their little love fest, and and they would baby and oh, you could tell Pizarro was just tickled pink and blushing and very, very uh just thankful for the compliment. And then when or the compliments that Fi was giving her, and then when Fi left, well, before Fi left, Fi said, well, now you've had every single OG on your panel. And Pizarro said, oh my God, all of that, right? Okay.
Was she fangirling, Sassy?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my
In a
God.
real cute, blushy way. So it's very interesting that they fought for 2 years straight. But
Yeah.
as soon as, Shalina lets her know, like, bitch, I saw you over here doing your thing. I just couldn't say nothing because we was beefing. It really, you could tell Pizarro. I mean, like, yeah. She was fangirling out. It was cute. Whatever. Okay. So I'm like, okay. So then all of a sudden, Shelly shows up.
Uh-huh.
She says, so I'm paraphrasing, but she says something kind of elusive. You know how Shelly like to do it.
Hmm.
And she's like, oh, it's just Krista over here.
Mm.
And Pizarro's like, no, we ain't seen just Krista.
Mm.
Well, I have a live set up, but I mean, girl, I probably ain't gonna even do that live because I already know the tea. Like, I've been knowing the tea.
Oh.
And Pizarro's like, okay.
Mm.
Just Krista drops down in the chat.
Oh.
There she go. There she go. Pizarro says, Shelly. You didn't tell them what happened. You didn't tell them. I thought you said you was gonna tell them what happened. Just
Mm-mm.
Krista clicks the link.
Mm.
Shelly, well, I don't think it's my place to tell them. I mean, I've been knowing all of this tea, and I ain't really all that excited about it. I mean, it is what it is, but I mean, Krista, this is your business to tell. I don't think it's my business.
Mm.
Then there's
You
all,
know, like fan in the flames.
mm,
Mm.
then there's all this shuffling about, at least in my brain. There's
Mm.
all this shuffling about and back chatting and oh, ah, oh, okay then.
Mm.
Okay. So then Shelly goes, Pizarro, I'm gonna go ahead and go live. I'm going live in a minute, in a few minutes. Pizarro, y'all going over to Shelly. We going over to Shelly to get the tea. I said, oh,
Mm.
this is about to be a fucking awesomeness. Okay, okay.
You a mess.
Girl, I'm digging through this big ass purse. I'm trying to make sure I have my little iPod little case, because sometimes I leave out the house with just one in my ear, then I really be pissed. Girl, I
Okay.
got my case, my other backup when it's in there. Oh girl, we own and popping, okay?
Okay. I
I
feel
got to
you.
get a whole bunch of stuff. I got to get, you know what I'm saying? I got to get a whole bunch of stuff done at the hairdresser. So I'm like, bitch, it's baby, it's about to okay. I said, oh, Shelly, old school and all this elusive shit. And then she's elusive and what and flipping at the same time.
Mm.
I don't really care about this hot ass tea. I've been knowing about this shit. Well, bitch, we don't know what's up.
Okay.
So then they start talking about Benz's live. Well, don't nobody really want to go over to Ben's live. You know, people keep saying I went over there, but I was at the last part, or I was over there, but I couldn't understand what they was talking about, or I was over there, but okay.
Uh-huh.
Shelly was like, bitch, hold my beer. I got this. Fuck that. Because y'all don't know how to, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know how to do this shit. This is my
Okay.
interpretation, basically.
Girl.
So then Shelly starts up her live. Is you sitting down, bitch?
Yes, I'm drinking my coffee, child, and smoking my cigarette. Mm.
Bitch. Shelly starts the live. And she goes, and to the woman of the hour or the week or some shit, the month,
Mm.
boom, here comes just Christa. She on the link already. She on the link, okay? Boom, soon as we open. Ain't no salutations, bitch. We got to get to the motherfucking tea. That long ass Jamaican song, girl, she cut that to like 30 seconds, probably 27 seconds. Bitch, it's time. Bitch, it's go time, okay? Girl. Oh Lord, my head hurt. I drank too much vodka last night. But girl, I can't.
Yes.
Girl.
Mm.
Krista starts talking. She says, she starts like to us, the audience, it felt like she was starting in the middle, if not the middle to the end of the story. Okay. We're immediately lost. We don't know what the fuck we're listening to. We don't know why the fuck we're hearing this. Girl, she says, well, I mean, I told TC to leave me the fuck alone, and she's over there in those on the. I think she lied at first and said she's over there talking about me with those bitches, and I told her I don't roll like that, bitch. You want to roll? Let's go. And all I said is that sometimes we'll be FaceTiming, and she has a cat and a dog.
Oh.
And people was like, a cat and a dog. Yeah. And then she's laying sheets down all up under her. And when she lays those sheets down, I know that that's when she's about to get it off.
What? Oh.
Uh, okay, hold on.
What?
Okay, hold on. Oh God, I'm about to throw up. Hold on.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, let me
Mm.
find the comment. I have my gag reflex is awful. Oh, so
You
gross.
is crazy.
Ugh, bitch.
Oh, Jesus, I cannot. It's too early.
And then she's like, and then she's wiping up shit, and there's brown shit everywhere. And I have to look at this shit, and I was fucking offended. I was fucking offended. Yes, I'm telling you, she has a dick and a pussy. And we were
Oh.
like, what?
Oh.
We were like,
She said
nigga,
it just like that.
we said, nigga, what?
I'm sorry, I ain't trying to laugh, but what?
Girl, girl, it went from like, see, people be mad at me because I be telling the truth about my secret back chat. Girl, when I tell you that shit jumped from 250 to goddamn 575 in 3.2 seconds,
Oh
everybody
my,
must have said, bitch, get the fuck over here.
oh my God. Oh
I'm a
my God.
fast forward. They be talking and talking. We don't
Wait a
understand.
minute, question, okay? So she didn't preface what she said. She just said it. She didn't preface it. She didn't warm nobody up to it. She just blatantly said it like that.
No, she may have, but all that ringing around the roses, I can't read. I can't read cap right now
Gotcha.
because I'm not. Yeah, you know.
Direct. You're
Yeah,
direct. We're direct.
yeah.
Yes,
In
we're
my
direct.
yeah.
Yeah.
Girl, my head.
Anyway, continue, Chad. Continue. Oh Lord.
So, but remember, this was already. Remember the trajectory of the story, Mrs. O. She did already try to set this up over at Ben's. It's just not enough of us hearing it.
Okay. Got you.
You
Got you.
understand? So then she has to bring in the big dog OG. Okay. Then the big dog OG said, I know exactly what the fuck to do. I'm about to tell these 500 people over at Pizarro that we got some piping hot tea.
And I'm going to set it the F off.
Bitch. Said it out, set this motherfucker off. Do you hear me? Beans ain't gonna get it, honey. If that's what you thought that ain't gonna get it.
Because ain't nobody going to know to go to big, nobody even think about. Anyway, go ahead.
It ain't gonna be but about 23, 25 people over there. That's not enough for what you trying to do.
That's
Okay?
not enough. No,
Not,
huh?
not
Absolutely
enough
not.
for what you trying to do.
Mm-mm.
So she goes up there. Well, she goes up there, like you said, probably, rambling, trying not to say the name, trying not to say hermaphrodite or intersex, cat, dog. It's a lot of ring around the roses. We're a little lost until we finally get it. Then now here comes the questions. How do you know this? I fucking saw it. I saw it.
Oh my
You're
God.
like, oh shit.
Ooh.
So Pizarro and D Spot hit the link. The chat is fucking furious. Do you hear me? The chat is out fucking done. The chat is like, how sick of a bitch are you? This is gross. Why would you do TC like that? She is the most non-problematic one of the most non-problematic people in this community. Blah 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 blah. Oh, the chat is eating her up, and baby, she eating the chat up. Fuck you, L7. Views if you can suck my pussy lips. Creole, you never liked me anyway, bitch. I mean, it's boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, ooh, okay. But Shelly, that goddamn OG Shelly, that's her friend. That's her baby. She showing all them. She reading all them comments. She's showing all them damn negative comments. Like, nope, this is what you wanted. This is what we about to do. Okay. Yep. Girl, then Rico, the racist bigot, hits the link. He thinks he's so fucking cute, and he's not. Half the time, I mean, these people, I don't know. I think they're like trying to imitate other people, and it falls short.
Oh, we're gonna talk about that in the next segment, girl. Go ahead.
Oh, so, so he's trying to imitate someone, and sound cute, and his ad libs. The chat is furious with him. He's fucking up the tea. He's talking over the tea. It's ridiculous.
Oh, God, that drives me crazy.
It's ridiculous. I mean, oh gosh, they can't even hear when people like me and you, we can hear when the tea is coming. We be like, oh.
And then somebody hit the link and change the whole trajectory of the conversation. I'll be like, wait, what?
Girl, or talking over the tea. It's like, y'all, can you calm your nerves? This does not even involve you. Why are you even on this link?
Right. And you want the tea, so just shut the F up.
Shut up. Girl, the chat is fucking him up, but he can't stand me because he's a super fan. No, I've never done anything to him, but just because he's a super fan. So he picks out my comment, which was not very, salacious, but he picks out my comment because he hates me or whatever.
Uh-huh.
He's the one that was in YTC's chat on a troll page saying I have AIDS. And
No.
yeah, he's her mod. I said, child. Yeah, he
What?
said down in the troll page, girl.
Wow.
Because he said something wasn't disrespectful, and I said you're the last person that needs to be, gauging respect. I mean, you don't understand what respect or disrespect is, But
Uh,
hey, whatever. So anyway, so he's up there ad libbing and fucking up the tea and making it about him and cursing with the chat, and we're like, oh god, damn. So
uh-huh.
then Pizarro and ODS hit the link, and
Uh-huh.
Pizarro is trying to ask clarifying questions. Um, um, Christa, you can tell she was like, I probably shouldn't have an attitude with Pizarro, so I'm trying not to have an attitude. But is she right there at the demarcation line, like she about to flip? And Pizarro is not being rude. I mean, we don't really fuck with each other, but I gotta tell the truth. She ain't being rude or nothing. She really is just trying to get like regular clarifying questions, right?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Krista is not really having it.
Uh.
Sassy not lying. Yeah, I'm not lying. Blackberry molested? No, I don't be lying.
Hey, y'all in the
Oh,
chat. Hey, everybody that clicked on it. Please hit the like button. Go ahead, Sassy. Oh.
I'm sorry. Hey y'all. Y'all hit that like button for Miss O. Y'all, can somebody can a temporary mod type out her whatchamacallit, her title so she can remember what she need to talk about.
Girl, if you don't get on with this tea. Oh, yeah, please type the title. Thank you, Sassy.
You ain't gonna Rico me. But
Oh, girl, I forgot. I'm so enthralled. I'm like, wait, what? You type out a what?
I mean, ask
I'm
my
just so nosy. This is called sitting on the porch for real, okay, girl?
for real. Okay,
This what
girl.
me and my girls do for real.
For real. In real life.
In
Okay.
real life.
No
Yeah.
notes needed, bitch. Okay. Top
Yeah.
of the dome.
Okay, girl. So
So
anyway, continue, chat. So Rico, you hit the link and
Rico hitting the link, and can't nobody, no, everybody giving him the business. Okay,
okay.
okay. Then Pizarro and ODS clicked the link. Pizarro is not being mean or rude or ugly. You can tell she like Krista. She's trying to get clarifying questions. Krista is on that mark, that line. She ain't really trying to hear.
Mm.
ODS is like, okay, now ODS calls her whatever auntie or auntie. I don't know, whatever, right?
Uh-huh.
So he's like, I'm paraphrasing. I'm very disappointed. Like, I don't really understand where this is coming from.
Mm. Uh-huh.
And she gets a little, excitable. Okay.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And well, she just can't be talking about me. She just can't be go running around these streets and having my name in her mouth. And I told her I'm not gonna put up with that fuck shit. If you want to start some fuck shit, then I'll fuck the shit up. All that kind of shit.
Yes.
So he's like, well, there's thousands of people in this sector. I'm reading the chat. I don't see anybody who knows what you're talking about. Where did this happen? I'm not going to sit up here and go word for word and line for line and panel for panel. It fucking happened. It happened. And I told her when it happens, bitch, it's on it. Okay.
Ooh.
But ODS, but what I'm trying to see is so we can get some clarity, because to us this just came out of nowhere. You're
Mm.
literally I don't want to know about what's up under your clothes, and I definitely don't want to know about what's up under TC's clothes. TC is non-problematic in the sector. There's thousands of people in this sector. I haven't heard one person say that anybody was dogging you out, let alone that TC was dogging you out. Well, I mean, you guys can go and find the timestamps. You guys can go and rewatch. I don't have to do. Okay. They left. I think in my memory, they left. At least they definitely stopped talking. They was like, okay, we out.
Oh.
Brianna wants her hand in the ring.
Mm.
Let me see if I can get through to this bullshit, right?
Uh-huh.
The chat is on fucking fire. Like old school. Okay. The chat is on. This chat is on fire.
Fire, fire.
I was in bitch. I was like, oh my God. Yeah. This shit was Brianna.
Leave me alone, Sassy. Go with the chat.
Okay. Bree hit the link. can't really Bree just trying to, she likes Christa again. Same thing. Okay. We got people who like people who trying to be like, bitch, I like you, but I don't think I'm understanding. Okay. So Brianna says something to her. Oh shit. I gotta remember this because this made Brianna drop down. Oh, Brianna comes. Oh shit, girl, I can't. I can't tonight, Sean. Okay, Brianna clicks the link thinking I'm about to get some clarity. She knows I like her, and this is about to go, swimmingly well.
Right.
Brianna asks something like something about the underparts. I cannot remember. Like something like some kind of clarifying question, because now Bree is like, I think Bree's question may have been, did she just tell you that she was an intersex, or did you see it? Oh no, I saw it. She lays those sheets down when she's trying to get off, and she put all those sheets down up on the bed up under herself, and then she's wiping herself and all this brown stuff. And Brianna said, "Okay, I gotta go." I said, "Bitch,
what's the brown stuff?"
Don't know what the brown stuff is. I'm about to. Okay, hold on.
Oh Lord Jesus. Oh. Sassy. Sassy.
Okay, I'm sorry. I have to comport myself. I can't.
Okay. I just thought you had dropped, but I understand. I'm like, wait. I'm like, let me open this pack of cigarettes, Sassy.
The brown stuff is just kept taking us out, and then she's insinuating that she's masturbating on FaceTime. Like, what are you talking about?
Wait a minute. Did you say on FaceTime?
Yeah, that's what she's saying.
Oh my God.
Hold on.
I'm so confused.
Oh my! When she keeps saying she's Roxy, this is not me, Miss Olivia. Miss Olivia made me click the link. I was perfectly fine in the chat.
It ain't Sassy, y'all. It's my fault because I want to be signified. It's early in the morning. I'm gonna be doing this later on in real time, so I might as well go on and get started now. Because I had questions about this conversation, and Sassy was so gracious as to come up here and signify with me. Anyway, continue.
So when she's saying she's laying the towels down up under her, it's as if she's a man and there's going to be some type of, messy ejaculation.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, I'm confused.
Well, she has a dick and a vagina.
I know, but
But TC, I don't believe that, TC. I want you to know I'm 100% on your side. I'm just retelling this story, but I will never put that jacket on you because what she just did yesterday was straight fucking bullshit. I just want that to be clear. Okay.
Okay, look at this. Look at this before you go on, Sassy. Creole Butterfly says, the TC that had Christa picture and talking was said to be from the black sector, not our TC. They kept trying to tell Christa per So Bomb and Subbies. But didn't Christa say she sent it?
Yeah, so no, I mean, this is my first time hearing anything about that she may have been mixed up with another Christa, because that doesn't make sense, right? Because
she said she saw it on FaceTime.
No, she's now what Creole is talking about is the insertion or assertion that TC was talking shit about her.
Oh,
see, that doesn't make a lot of sense. Because I'm not, Creole's probably, I'm not saying Creole, whatever Creole's saying, but I'm saying for Christa, that doesn't make a lot of sense because she said that she was like, these other people are talking about me and you're in the mix. So that doesn't make sense because she was insinuating that it was the old school crew, that it was Mixology or T Velocity. She didn't say these names, but we understood what she was inferring. So it doesn't make sense if that's what anybody is trying to say, and definitely not her if they're trying to like pass it along to some Christa that we never heard about in or TC or whatever. I don't even understand, but that doesn't make sense because later on in the story, we find out that girl TC wasn't on nobody panel. TC wasn't talking no shit nowhere. She
Oh,
happened to be in a chat when they were doing a drive-by on Christa.
okay,
They
okay,
weren't even focused on Christa. They was just, you know how something will come up, you know what I'm saying? You say what
right.
you say and then you leave. Well, no, that
Mhm.
her, even TC being in the chat set her off to tell us this intimate information about TC. Girl, please.
Mm.
A mess.
Oh Lord Jesus. Anyway, girl, finish the tea.
Okay, so
That's what I want to hear. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Kilo.
Hey, good morning. Hey, Sassy.
Good
I'm not going
morning.
to interrupt that. Hey, Miss O, I'm sorry. I ain't had my coffee, child. It's perking. Anywho, I just want to iterate right here so Sassy can take back up telling the story.
Okay.
Over
Hey,
in
Miss
Pizarro's.
Curiosity. Thanks for joining the chat, love. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's okay. Over in Pizarro's yesterday, when all this was going down on Shelly's, okay, Pizarro had left the panel and she started a live. Well, when she started her live, people started talking about because that's what she was talking about, and there was several subbies that said when this was happening, Crystal got TC's friends and things mixed up with the landlord's friends, and said the TC that had her picture circulating and then was in the chat saying different things was not her ex TC. And they kept trying to tell her, no, that's not your TC. No, no, that's not. So they was typing it and everything, and she wasn't paying attention. And
Mhm.
so that's what supposedly, I'm just telling you what was said over on Pizarro's. That's what supposedly set her off. But they said
Mhm.
she got landlord's people mixed up with TC's people, and that's where all this came from. I don't know how true it is. I'm just saying they said this is where this started from. So that's what I wanted to clarify.
Oh, okay. Thank you, babes.
Because I know, as far as I know, and when I heard from TC last night, and everything, she just don't have anything to say. She's not going to do this. She's like, she's not going to do this. If she does, it's going to be very brief, but she doesn't have anything to say. And I haven't heard her say anything about this lady. I really haven't. Every time somebody bring her name up, she's like, okay, gotta go. She wants it to die. So if there's anything being said, I ain't heard it. And Sassy just said when we never seen her up on the panel talking about her or nothing. So it's like
Uh-huh.
all of this came out of nowhere. And I'm not saying she don't have a right to say whatever, because she's a
Yeah,
grown woman, she can say what she want to say. But I just
yeah.
wanted to know. My question was, where did all this come from? Like, for real, how did all of this come up yet again? So
I
I'm
think
sorry.
it's
Go ahead,
actually gonna
Sassy.
tell us. I think, but if anybody can get in touch with TC, tell her she's more than welcome to come over here and hit the link, or either Krista or whoever. I don't care. I just want clarity. I have no judgment, just clarity. That's all. Tell her
Mm,
it's a safe space.
Go ahead,
For
Sassy, baby. I'm
anyone.
sorry. Like I said, I just wanted to piggyback on that. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Go ahead, Seth.
well, I mean, that's it. I mean, then what's the end? The end of the story. I mean, they just kept talking on and on for hours and hours about the situation and people coming up to clarify. Now, at this point in the story, I'm like in and out. I'm trying to get my hair washed. Then I'm up on the dryer. I can listen again. Then I'm back in the chair. So yeah, girl, it was a mess.
Well,
But
my thing is, they're not so TC is not disputing what just Krista said. The only thing that's in dispute here is that TC was not in fact allegedly talking about Krista, but it seemed to me like Krista thought she was.
no, I don't think she thought she was.
Oh, so she just
Um,
wanted to spill it too.
Say that again, Miss Olivia.
So Krista basically just wanted to spill it too.
Yeah, this, I mean, I don't even, like, again, we have to say that we don't even know if this tea is true, but the
Oh, that's
whole
true.
thing, yeah, right. So, but the whole thing about, the interview at Ben's, that is followed up,
Mhm.
with a Shelley live. I mean, it's very, strategic, you know what I mean?
Well,
So,
could do you think the question again? Question. So, do you think that Krista could be saying this because she's getting frustrated because people are talking about the thing that she did over at Lemons with the popsicle and the fan. Now I
Mhm.
ain't gonna lie, I still got questions about the fan, and I would like clarity on that.
I said last night on Nessa's, I was trying to talk directly to her, just assuming that at some point somebody would tell her that I was talking about her. Oh, because I tried to click the, okay, it said something in Shelly's chat.
Uh huh.
Shelly highlighted it and was like, Sassy, can you click the link? I'm like, I'm at the hairdresser. I cannot be yelling and screaming with y'all. You know what I mean? Because remember what I was telling you when I was in the middle of the story, I'm telling you how the people are literally trying to like de-escalate the situation by telling her, I really like you, but I have some clarifying questions, and it's not going too well, right? She's cursing out the
Right.
chat. So I'm already anticipating that it's not going to go well for me either, even though what I'm saying is not that inflammatory. The
Uh huh.
gist of what I was saying was she was basically trying to say, in my opinion, that we don't really know TC. TC is a wolf in sheep's clothing. She presents herself one way, but behind the scenes, she's another. So I said, if that is in fact true, you are making her an even more sympathetic figure by your actions.
Uh huh.
So Shelly wanted me to come up and clarify. Christa did not want to hear anything I had to say. You know,
Mm.
yeah, yeah. I tell her to click the link before let me see what she got to say before I cuss her out. Well,
Right.
to say something like to a bitch like me, like if I wasn't at the hairdresser, come on now, what am I supposed to do with that? You know what I mean?
Right.
But I am
Right.
at the hairdresser, so it ain't nothing I can do, and I ain't in the hood. You know what I'm saying? I wish I was at a hood dresser. You know what I'm saying? Then all of
Right.
our asses would have been on it, but I was at a nice salon, so I had to chill.
Mhm.
Uh, so I said, that's okay. I'm one of the best panel hosts on this bitch. Okay. I'll get my message out. Okay.
Mhm. Mhm.
I'm not gonna, I'm not in a position to yell and scream or to play semantics with you. I'm just telling you, if you're trying to tell us that that she's this, underhanded masked person, you're making her a more sympathetic figure than she already was. I mean, this
Right.
is ridiculous. I didn't get
Right.
to say it. I said it on Nessus. So long-winded answer to your question. I think that now in hindsight, I think the chocolate ice cream and the fan was to get TC's attention. I think TC was not
Oh.
paying her any attention. Um,
Oh.
and I think that it was to get her attention. And even after that, she did not get her attention. And so then she fabricated a woe is me story so that she could, supposedly out her. That's just my theory.
Mhm. Right, because she wanted to see. That's the thing about these. Sometimes, when it comes to YouTube relationships, there's always going to be, especially with somebody as volatile, as Krista. When things go left and you guys are not together anymore, whatever secret she knows about you, is going to come out. And so maybe she was just waiting, on the time to drop this bombshell. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. I don't know nothing about that lady or what's going on, with her down there or anywhere else, right? But I'm thinking maybe perhaps in the light of what you just said, it would appear to me that she wanted to change the trajectory of the situation because people keep talking about the ice cream and stuff. You know what I mean?
And she also, I think somehow she kind of, missed the mark on how people were going to treat this salacious tea. Uh,
Right.
because it was like, again, immediately defensive,
Mm-hmm.
because she was not getting, I mean, Shelly even did a poll. Okay. So it kind of leads me to believe that even though, they're tight, Shelly did not agree with, with what Krista was trying to do, but that's her homegirl. So what I'm saying? Okay, I'm a, whatever.
At the end of the day, and I understand that some people people like to pick sides, right? But what if it was somebody you didn't like, and somebody came out and said that they have the cat and the dog, right? So what would people's reactions be then? You know what I mean? So it seemed to me, this is me being unbiased, because I don't really personally know either one of these ladies, and I really don't have this is just my commentary, right? If it was somebody you didn't like, would you be as appalled? And are you really appalled? Because the reason why I wanted Sassy to come up here, y'all, is because, like I said, I heard it first on K Fit's channel, right? And I didn't know that part of the conversation was talked about on oh Lord, what is her name? On you just on Ness's panel, right? Now I do hear something on Ness's panel that I want to talk about, but I didn't hear that part. I didn't know you was up there, right? Um, uh, but
Miss
I went
Ross.
to Lemon's chat because when I woke up, Lemon was still on, right? And I scrolled and I went back because the lives last forever, and most of the time it's chaos and I can't make head nor tails. But I scrolled back and I seen Christa up there, and I'm like, oh, okay, well let me listen for a while, right? So she's up there talking, and they're asking her questions, even right to be told. I think that who it was hit the link. And she was asking her questions, and she was saying that she's seen it for herself on FaceTime, and she was saying that she was shocked when she first seen it. She said that she was so shocked, in fact, that she had to call her sister, and all of this and all of that. And I'm like, wait, what? Where did it start? You know what I mean? I didn't know the origin story, right? So I wanted you to hit the link, Sassy, because I knew that you figured probably knew the origin story. And so I didn't know what the trajectory was, why she would come out and say this, whether it's
Right.
real or not. I didn't know where it was
We
coming
spent
from.
I like that you were in that space because that's the space we were in real time. Like
Mm-hmm.
everybody's whole reaction. Now I keep saying using superlatives. The majority of our first reactions were what for an hour or two. But
Mm.
where is this coming from? Why are you telling us this?
Thank you,
Right. And
thank you,
if
Sassy.
you were so appalled by
We,
it, why
we
are
were
you
so
still seem to be so upset? I'm just saying,
we couldn't even enjoy the salaciousness of this supposed alleged intersex. We were like, what? Why would you be telling us this? We
right.
haven't heard anything about you as it relates to the other people that you were upset with, as it relates to TC saying, girl, we spent 2 hours in pure confusion,
Thank
literally.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Because that was my question. I didn't drop down in there to ask. I was in,
I'm gonna drop down. I'll be back if I can, but let me
no, no,
call my.
no. Let me ask you a
Okay.
question real quick, Sassy. Who
Okay.
was that lady, if you remember? Who was that lady, LaConta? Who was she that came up there and was arguing with Christa? Do you remember that?
Whose panel is this on?
Shelly's?
Oh no, so I missed it, I guess.
Okay. All right. All right. Thank you,
Okay.
boo.
Okay. Well,
Thank you, Sassy girl. Come back if you can.
okay, I will. Bye bye.
Okay. Bye bye, honey.
View
So
do
yeah. Oh.
Lakendra. Okay, thank you, L7. Somebody named Lakendra came up to Shelly's panel to, I guess, say something to Krista. I don't know, because after that I left. I was so confused, I just left. Okay.
Mhm.
But she came up there and she was trying to say something, and Krista kept on saying, F you, kiss my this. F you.
Mm.
And everybody kept on saying, Shelly, let them talk one at a time because we can't understand. Let her say
Mhm.
what she got to say, then let Krista, buffle after and all that. I don't
Mhm.
know. But some woman, she's like, because I know, or something like, I don't know what was going on with that, Miss Olivia. You may want to check
Mm.
out Shelly's live, at least around that part,
I
because
didn't even know. I didn't even know it started with Shelly or even Pizarro. I didn't even know. You know
they
what I mean?
said
When
it
I call
started
her
at
into it,
Benz's. They said it started
yeah,
at
I didn't
Benz.
even know that either. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh.
yeah. I
Uh.
didn't
Miss
I
T.
didn't know.
Velocity.
Go ahead, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
I was just gonna say, Miss T. Velocity said because it's our bull. So, Miss T. Velocity, do you think it's not true, or do you think the fact that she just made up an excuse to come out with TC's information, or what do you mean by it's our bull? The reason why I'm asking is because I am truly at a loss here, and my issue is why even okay, say even if it was true, like why would you come out and say something like, why would you do that? Like, you know what I mean? It's a lot. You know what I mean? That's like really, really personal on a whole other level.
I
Because,
get it.
people, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, only thing I can say, cause see, if you cool with me, you cool with me, or you know what I'm
Right,
saying.
right.
And I mean, so my thing is this, and I know people gonna get mad at me for saying my opinion, but I have an opinion like everybody else. My
Mm-hmm.
thing is, I know TC. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I can't swear by nothing. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I can't swear by anything because I won't be sitting up here saying what I know she. No, you don't know anything about that. But I will say this:
Right.
as much as I know about TC, this is not her mannerism. This is
Mm-hmm.
not her character. The way she carries herself, and when she does mess up, she'll come on live where if somebody let her up, she'll say, "Look, this is what happened. I was a part of that. I messed up. I'm sorry." And she'll be
Uh-huh.
done with it. But that's so far and in between is crazy. But as far
Yeah.
as I went, okay, here was my question to TC. I said when I found out that they was dating, I was all up for it because if you love it, I like it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So my
Mm-hmm.
question to her was, I thought you said you wasn't gonna ever get a YouTube channel. She said, I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't, but my baby wanted one. Talking about Chris.
Let me say this. Let me stop you real fast. Miss T said because a lie is better than a truth, and people love the lies. I agree,
It's
Miss
true.
T. I agree. I absolutely agree, and you're absolutely right about that. You sure are. Go ahead,
But
Chaos.
anyway, the only reason why she ended up with a YouTube channel is because of the love she had, by dating Christa, and Christa wanted one again. So she was
Mm-hmm.
supporting her with this YouTube channel. And because that was my question to her, because I know how adamant she was about not having a YouTube channel. I don't want the drama. I don't like the drama. So when I saw this, I was like, wait a minute. And I asked her, I said, thought she said you weren't going to get a YouTube. She said, my baby wanted one. So we
Oh.
all, because we care about TC, those of us who, really care about TC and know her, we call ourselves supporting TC in her relationship. And I still
Uh-huh.
don't have an issue with it. Okay. And none of us really did. But
Uh-huh.
I think, I don't know what the problem is because if y'all broke up. So it's just like if I'm dating somebody on YouTube, we break up. I can't
Uh-huh.
expect you to keep protecting me. We ain't together no more. So if you
Right.
somewhere where somebody's talking about me, oh well. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? I'm not your responsibility anymore. So if
Right.
that's the case, that doesn't make sense. And that's just my opinion. That's why I
Right.
was asking them, that's why I was hoping I didn't drop down. I was hoping that she would answer the question because a lot of us was like, where did this come from? Like,
Right.
what did TC say? Where was she when she said it?
Right.
So we can go back and get some type of reference on why you clocking on this woman.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Well, do you think that she still is okay, so here's the thing. I heard her saying that, she was so shocked and she really wasn't feeling allegedly TC's, situation. But my thing is, you seem to be very hurt about the breakup. You're really emotional and defensive and obsessed, like Miss T. Velocity says, obsessed and weird behavior um suits her best, right? So, what I mean. With that being said, do you think she's just like doing this trying to get back at TC? Because did TC break up with her, or did she break up with TC, or like what happened with that?
I mean, I can't really get into what I think I know, but I will say it like this. I think it was a mutual agreement on both
Okay.
parties because, like I said, TC really does not really care for YouTube like in that manner. She may
Mhm.
drop in and say, hey, every now and then she may hit a panel to talk about socialism, government, HBCUs, things of that nature.
Okay.
And that's it, but that's all you're gonna really get from her, and she goes on
Yeah.
about her business,
Yeah.
but I think it was a mutual agreement because so much
Okay.
had happened during their relationship,
Mhm.
and it just started blowing up on YouTube,
Mhm.
and things start getting out. When you're a private person, you don't
Yeah.
like your private business becoming
Right.
the world's business.
Right.
So it becomes a
Absolutely.
problem when my private business becomes everybody. But no, I have an issue with that. You know what I'm saying? And I
Because
think
people are gonna talk about it, whether you feel like it's out of order what Just Krista did, or whether you feel like um whatever you feel about it, people are going to be inquisitive. And, Krista knows that if you put it, on the streets, people are going to talk about it.
yeah.
And so I'm thinking, did she do it out of spite? And she made up the excuse that TC was talking about her, but TC wasn't talking about her, but she wanted to spill it because she feels some kind of way about the breakup. You know what I mean? I was just trying to figure out the mentality behind saying something so personal about somebody that you once claimed to care about. Whether it's the truth or a lie, say it's the truth, right?
Hmm.
It affects people, anybody, people, especially children, have unalived themselves because of some things that people have said on the internet, right? So if
Hmm.
you're saying something like that to somebody like TC, which by y'all account is not problematic at all, why would you go there if not in an effort to hurt TC? Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
And so
understand
that
what
is
you.
why I
Did you see
wanted
Miss
to.
Velocity's? Did you see what she just put?
Yeah, out of spite. That's what it sounded like. You know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, okay. Why would you like go that hard? But so you now hate this woman that you clearly once cared about? Because if you didn't care about her at one point in time, you still wouldn't be worried about what she may have or have not said about you. But to go that low and be that spiteful, that's a lot.
And here's my thing. I agree with Jay Wilson on this right here when he said, if she is hermaphrodite, okay, if she
Right.
does have both sexes, what's the
Right.
dig?
Yeah, I mean, like, true, it's very rare. And did you know that when it comes to indigenous Indian tribes, that if a child is born with both sexes, they are revered as gods and
Yeah.
goddesses. You know what I mean? They are revered in that culture.
Yep.
And they keep, they it's a sense of they like considered like lifted up like a spiritual leader or something like
Yeah.
that. Those types
Hmm.
of tribes. So they keep both organs. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
so, but to come down to this sector and say something like that in this sector right here, it's going to be very salacious. People are going to talk about it. They're going to have a commentary on it, and just like they had comment, and I think really, that it would seem like Christa, and I don't mean no harm, but are you really upset because people are talking about what you did with the popsicle and the fan, and you want to divert? Yeah, a deity, right, right. Thank you, View. A deity. They're seen as a deity, right? And so
Hmm.
anyway, are you really trying to divert the conversation away from the popsicle and the fan and throw it back on the TC with that, saying something like this? But what you really did was make people, feel grossed out about you even more. So I think Sassy said earlier, you said earlier, whatever her intention was, it backfired because the only person looking bad out here is just Krista, not TC. You know what I mean?
It's just like when people like to throw out, oh mother, this in this sector, oh this, oh that. Where's the dig?
Yeah, yeah.
It's not a
Yeah.
being old is not a dig. It's
Oh
like I
well,
be
we're gonna talk about. I'm glad you said that.
okay.
Yes, we fix to talk about that. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Uh huh. Uh huh. But I just really wanted to get clarity on that because I didn't see. I didn't think it was very tasteful. Now I don't have nothing to say about what she did with the fan and the popsicle. Because I still got questions about the fan. I don't understand that part. Okay, I still don't get it. I've never heard that before. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I never heard it before, right? And I don't understand what the purpose of that was. But okay, girl, I'm very visual. I got questions, right? So, but this right here, this was absolutely uncalled for. Whether it's true or not, right, Miss T, it backfired on her. Whether it's true or not, why would you ever come out and say something that's private, that's personal, that's on a whole nother level
And I
about
think
somebody
Shelley
that you
said,
once claimed to care about.
and
You
I
know what I
think
mean?
Miss Hutchison had said that she had told her, was trying to talk her out of that. Like, I don't think you should do that, sis, and
Mhm,
blah,
mhm,
blah, blah. She said, but she's a grown woman. And that's
mhm.
true. Shelly's not responsible for whatever she said, whatever
Right.
the other woman said. But that's what Shelly said. Because somebody said, well, Shelly, you her friend. Why didn't you talk her out of this? She said, I did try to tell her not to
Uh-huh.
do this, that, and the other, but she's
Mhm.
grown. So,
Right.
you know.
I mean, but Shelly did kind of instigate it, but it's content, and it would appear to me that if just Krista wanted to do it, it don't matter. Whose platform she did it on, she was
Mhm.
going to do it. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So can't nobody, I don't blame S. Hutchinson at all.
Yeah.
Because S. Hutchinson is not the one that was in a relationship with
Right.
TC. You know what I mean? And I just I hate that she said that about that lady. T Velocity said, why didn't she do it on her channel? In my opinion, Miss T, she didn't do it on her channel because it wouldn't have gotten enough traction. And so, yeah, I think she wanted to go to a platform where there are a lot of people more than on her channel. Because from what I understand, is that she don't have a lot of people on her channel. Now, if she do, excuse me, but I've never been to her channel. Not throwing shade or nothing, you know. But if you want to hurt somebody, you're gonna, especially on the internet, you're gonna go to a platform where you know that there are a large amount of people because it's going to carry further. Like I think Sassy mentioned that the conversation first came up on Ben Zone's channel, right? I've never
Hmm.
been to his channel either, and there may or may not, be a lot of people over there. But definitely, if she gonna be on Pizarro's, and then Shelly gonna come up and say, basically, you ain't spilled the tea yet. Well, let me fire up a live because you know there are gonna be hundreds of people running after the tea, right?
Yeah.
And so, so that's how that happened. Like I said, I don't blame Shelly at all because Christa is a grown woman. And whether she was on Shelly's panel or not, she still was gonna talk about it. Because like I said, when I woke up this morning, I went to Lemon's channel. And All attention is good attention for Sigma. I agree. You know what, Mr. T. Velocity, you are absolutely right. You are absolutely right about that. And she was, like I said, she was talking about it on Lemon's panel, right? And
Hmm.
so when I hit the live, I seen Sassy. And I know Sassy though, right? And cause Sassy is our resident news lady, whether people want to accept it or not, she is, right?
Right.
And she gets the story accurate, right? She's gonna tell it like it is. So anyway, I was like, oh my God, I'm glad Sassy in the chat so she can tell me the origin story, you know. So, but from what I gathered from the conversation this morning, she still feels some kind of way about TC at the end of the day, and it's like she's a scorned lover. You know what I mean? You know how a scorned lover will, drag your name through the mud.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm thinking she's trying to drag her name to the mud, but on this right here, it may have backfired, but it was a lot too much. Because like I said, no matter if it's true or not, saying something like that right there, everybody's gonna ask questions about that. You know what I
And
mean?
Miss Olivia, you can also say this too. There could be a lawsuit because that is character. That's character assassination. With this person being who she is, and just think about if this circulates or somebody calls around in her state and stuff like that. And say, well, look at what is said out here, blah blah blah. You never
Mm,
know. I mean, you just never know. You people have been sued for much less. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But to say
absolutely, I
something
agree.
like that with no, like, I would say, I know us, well, because
Oh,
I
she's
wouldn't
a
even do it.
RN. She's a registered nurse.
That's what
Black Girl
somebody
Magic
said.
said. Your black girl nurse, Black Girl Magic says she's a RN, but so grossed out. Well, you make a good point, Black Girl's Magic, because if she's a registered nurse, why was she so shocked to the point to where she had to call her sister? And also, if she was so shocked and grossed out by it, why would you continue the relationship? Moreover, why are you acting like a scorned lover and so sensitive about TC not fooling with you no more? If you were so shocked and appalled by it, it don't make sense, you
Yeah.
know.
And I was saying, I don't blame, Shelly was being a friend because they're friends. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I
Right.
tell people, you can't blame Shelly because Shelly was being
Oh
a
no,
friend, you know.
absolutely not. I don't blame Shelly.
Not you, yeah.
That
Hmm.
she that Krista is a grown woman, and like I
Yeah.
said, whether it would have been Shelly's chat or Pizarro's chat or whoever's chat, she still was gonna say it because she's scorned. That's what it seemed like.
Hmm.
Because if you're not scorned and you don't care no more, why would you come out and say something so salacious about somebody? Are you being mean and bitter and spiteful because you angry about what you did with the popsicle thing and it didn't go over the way that you thought it was going to go over? You know what I mean? Like, what is really going on here? Are you having a meltdown? Because you have been getting daggers thrown at you because of what you did over there on Lemon's panel? Like, what's really going on?
I have no
You really
clue.
have to think about. See, when it comes to me hearing some things, I be wanting to know the origin story because I like to know the mentality behind the situation. Do you
That
see what
was
I'm
me
saying?
yesterday. That's why I was like, huh? Like when I turned over, I heard they was already in the middle of everything, and I just came in where I was, and I was like, I'm not gonna drop down. But
Mm-hmm.
where all this come from? Because I'm thinking in my mind, like TC has been out of town. She's been,
Mm-hmm.
different. So when did she have time to come on the chat and talk about you? This is in the
Right.
because I want to go see it for myself. This is what I'm thinking. I want to go see
Yeah.
that. I want to go see what she's saying. And then somebody said something, and I think the lady said her friends, and she was
Mm-hmm.
in the chat egging it on or something like I don't know. I don't want to put
Mm-hmm.
lies in her mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Just Christa, keep me honest, but I'm sorry, I ain't trying to put no lies on you.
Mm-hmm.
So it was weird, and so I kept saying to myself, where and when did this start? What has happened for this to be the way, for you to be saying what you're saying? And like I said,
Right.
I think Sassy said ODS asked the question, and other people in the in the chat was like, where, when, what happened? Because we
Mm-hmm.
didn't understand how you're doing all of this today against her when
Right.
we ain't seen nothing from her.
Right. Right. Oh my God. Y'all please like the video. And thanks for joining me this morning. You know what I mean? And so yeah, the whole thing is just really baffling to me. Wow. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Wow. You know, I just don't. I just hate that, like I said, whether it's true or not, especially if it's true though, that is overboard because you never know. I mean, say if it's true, right? And I'm not saying that it is, but
right.
if it's true, TC has been dealing with this all of her life. You know what I mean? And can you imagine how hard it is to maneuver relationships, with
Mhm.
having to disclose that type of information? You know what I mean? Because it
Right.
is very rarely seen. And some people are real ignorant about things that they don't understand. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So for her to
that's
trust Krista enough to, allegedly, let her see that or tell her, or even tell her about it, she clearly had to trust her at one point in time, you know?
mm-hmm.
So, so yeah, Bistro Finesse, you don't even know my hometown. Okay? You don't know where I live, boo. You think you know where I live, but do you really? No. No, you don't. Nope. Ah, all you
Okay.
know is what you see on the internet. Carry on. Okay. Mm-hmm. Anyway, um,
But you over here in her chat? Never mind. Okay.
okay. All right, girl, they think I'm phased by it. I told you, I got a different type of crazy, right? Okay. I done been docked so many times, or attempted docked so many times that it ain't even. I'm not. Hey, I'm not phased. It don't even bother me. Okay. But
Mm-mm.
anyway, okay. Anyway, oh, you want me to drop my link? Why? Why? For what? But hold on a minute. Hold on a
Okay.
minute.
Let me go on mute.
Okay, hold on. Let me put my thing up here. I'm going to drop the link because I want this person to tell me something. Okay. Hold on. Mhm. Uh, okay, okay. There you go. I dropped the link. Child, this is it, madness. I dropped the link. Miss O. Hey, Miss O. I find out. Hold on a minute. Amy, so I find it funny people are caping for TC, and it's so bad. But had there been Ness or Lemon or someone else's, y'all would be eating this. Well. Like I said, Couch. That what if it was somebody that you didn't like? I did pose that question. If it was somebody that you didn't like, and this type of information come out, what would have been the response? You know what I mean?
And
And so
Couch,
yeah,
I don't view everything as funny, no matter who it's against.
right, right.
So
I
you
mean,
can't speak for me.
okay. Is it your mama? You got the floor? Hello, your mama? You got the floor? You in the back? I see you in the back. I mean, I see you're here. What you want to say? I guess they don't want to say nothing, huh? Or either is your mic muted or something? Oh, you're muted. Unmute yourself. I don't have you muted. Can't unmute your guests because they chose to mute themselves. Okay, yeah, you chose to mute yourself, so I can't unmute you. Oh, you want to type in the back chat? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Uh oh, Olivia, I know you live in Chat Town. My family is huge in your city. Huge. Oh, okay. But guess what? I don't live in Chat Town, but okay. Well, okay. Baby, I live in the country. All right. Anyway, moving right along. So if that's all, I'm going to boot you. Is there anything else you want to say before I boot you from my panel? Let me go on and ban him from the studio. Okay. Anyway, sorry about that interruption. Creole. Creole.
Yeah, I'm here. That's all right.
Okay. Yeah, sorry about that.
Why is
People.
it why is it when some people have an opinion, everybody has something to say, but everybody else can talk about
Oh
everything
yeah,
else?
they said whatever you live in the state. I've never held it a secret that I live in the state of Tennessee. Creole, how many times have you heard me say I live in the state of Tennessee?
I know, it's what you always say, so that ain't no big thing.
But haven't you heard me say it before, over and over
Yeah.
again?
Yes,
Thank you.
ma'am.
Okay. Hello. Hello. It's not a secret. I live in the great state of Tennessee.
Let
Well,
me
the not
block
so
this
great
person
state of
because we don't even
Tennessee. Yes,
deserve my
indeed.
energy. Let me block this person.
She got
Jay Wilson told me to start utilizing my block. I'm like, you know what? You are absolutely right. I ain't got to endure this stupidity. Okay, go
I
ahead.
know
I'm
that.
sorry.
Oh, so anyway, back to the. We're gonna close this out with, just Krista. I don't know what your intentions was, but girl. I don't. That was kind of, you know. I don't know. I don't know. People are weird. They're probably. Uh, I'm not even gonna say that because people love attention, and we have a lot of new people over here that don't know a lot of things, and it is such as it is, and I don't care. Okay. I've been on YouTube
Hmm.
for a long time. Okay. But me,
Yeah.
I right. I don't know why they so worried about where I live. What they gonna do? Like I said, I got a different type of crazy. Okay. You say what you
Right.
want to say about me. I'll be whatever you want me to be. I will live wherever you want me to live. I will live however you want me to live. But what you will not do is come to my door. And for that reason, I got a different type of crazy. Therefore, ergo, I am unbothered with your
Okay.
words on YouTube. It ain't changing my life. It ain't changing my living situation. And no, it's not changing my livelihood in no way, shape, form, or fashion. I'm not phased by that kind of stuff. Okay. But anyway, moving right along. I'm glad you up here, Miss Creole. Because like I said, all I got to say about is woo child. Okay. But people are gonna, whether you grossed out about it or whether you're getting a good kiki about the situation, people still gonna have questions. People still gonna have do commentary on it, and people still gonna be intrigued. Okay,
Yeah. You're
because
right.
if you did not want to speak on the panel, you would not say anything good or bad at all. And I think at the end of the day, what is her name? Christa knew that. Do you see what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And so that's just what I see about that. But anyway, I didn't even try to make this. I did want to give my final opinion on it. So moving right along, baby, moving right along. Okay.
Hmm.
But anyway, so the reason for the video, the primary reason for the video is they not like us, right?
Yeah.
Ageism in the sector. Okay. So I don't know how old you are, Miss Creole, but we're going to talk about this ageism in the sector and why
Hmm.
I think it is going on, right?
Yeah.
So number one, ageism is a sector. I don't even know. These people are 30 years old and above, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Now, number one, if you are 30 years old and above, you are not considered a young woman anymore. And in some societies, as well as in the old days, if you had reached 30 years old and you were not married, you were considered an old maid.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, okay, that's one thing when it comes to racism, ageism, right? And
Yes.
so number two, I get a good kiki out of hearing these women in their 30s call somebody like me, which is in my 50s, geriatric, the old lady gang, the geriatric, the old lady gang, whatever else they say, right? I get a good kiki out of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why I get a good kiki out of it is because I realize, number one, that that let me see how to put this. Now, if the shoe don't fit, don't put it on. Okay, let me give this misnomer. If the shoe doesn't fit, don't put it on, because I'm sure all the younger women over here don't feel like that. Some of you grew up with older people in your family. You got some really cool aunties or grandmamas, or whatever, like I do. You know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
like I did, should I say? And so I appreciate it, and I still miss to this day. Listening to my grandmama and listening to my mama, and I call my people the porch watchers, because me and the younger people used to hide behind the house and sneak out at the window just to listen to the
Just to
tea, right?
listen to him talk. Yes.
Yeah, listen to him talk, child. Listen to him talk. And later on today, I'll be doing the same dang on thing at the cookout, child. Okay. And so, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, child. So anyway, but another reason why I think they're doing it though is because some of them are dealing with arrested development. Okay, and then some of them wants to silence what the viewpoints of the older women, uh the little bit older women in the set, because we are not elderly, we are not cantankerous, not
Right.
in our 50s, you know what I mean? And Let me read this. Kim McGee said, "Right, Miss Olivia, I get the same thing. How can you call people in their 50s?" Oh, exactly. That's not old. I don't understand it either. But hey, it is what it is, child. Right. So anyway, said not all, not talking ageism, but y'all can't deny the older women on here are messy. Everybody's messy. The older women, the younger women, everybody's messy. The thing about the younger women is they feel a way about the older women, because they feel insecure about something, right? It's because really you can't hang. Like I said, if the shoe don't fit, don't put it on, right? Now, some women let me give you an example, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a difference between somebody in their 50s like me, as opposed to somebody in their 50s like just Christa. I don't mind, right? Some
Okay.
people simply grow older and some people get older and wiser, right?
Right.
And so for me, and not disrespecting Krista about that, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But for me, I am older and I am wiser. Okay. I have always been wise, even when I was a young woman, simply because of my family members, my grandmama, my
Right.
mama, and the older people. I used to sit around and listen to and get a good kiki out of it. I couldn't wait to be able to sit at the big girls' table, right? I thought I was doing something, right?
Okay.
When I didn't have to sit with the kids no more, child. I thought I was
Yes.
doing something, child. Okay, I'm just sitting there. I'm still not commenting because you still got to stand the child's place. But at least I got to get to be up front for the conversation.
Right.
I mean, like, damn. And I didn't even get to sit at the grown folks' table and just sip my tea and listen until after I would start coming home for college.
Oh, see.
But until then, it was a no for me. Okay, and not because of me, because of the older people, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And you know how old folks used to say, "Stay in a child's
And the
place."
child's place. Yep.
Stay in a child's place. Okay, I got that throughout my teenage years. Okay, I was 18 years old. My mom and my grandma was still saying, "Stay in a child's place." Okay, I'm an old grown woman. But anyway,
See.
so I think that when it comes to also some younger people, they have lost that. We have lost that in the community. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so maybe they are not used to seeing older people in certain types of situations anymore, right? So for
Right.
that reason, and because like somebody like me is older and wiser, they want to invalidate my opinions, okay? Because they
Right.
know that I am telling the truth. I'm older. I done been there. I done that. You know what I mean? A lot of these situations that these younger people go through, I simply do not understand. It doesn't make sense to me. It seems like they all over the place, right?
Yeah.
uh Cap said, I don't think they talking about you, Miss O. The messy old lady gang is lovely love, just Krista, Nika, fake Yaya, Jay Weasel, brother mother, there's a whole crew of hound dogs attacking them. Well, now I heard something last night on Nessa's panel when she said, I don't. She basically said, I don't like that old lady, or I don't. Basically, I'm not feeling that old lady. I'm thinking, but girl, I ain't never said nothing derogatory about you. Okay, I might have told, given my commentary on you and about something you said or who you hang with, but I don't know you like that, right? And actually, I've tried to stay off of her on purpose, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm thinking, oh, okay. And then they love to say this geriatric stuff, and but she did put me in with the old lady gang because she was playing a video of something that I said to 7 stars, and she
Oh,
was
okay.
calling me, Jay Wilson, and Gigi, like the old lady gang or the geriatrics or something like that. And I'm thinking, girl, you done been through more stuff that I done been through in my life, and I am older than you. You done been through some stuff that I would never allow myself to go through. Okay. Never, ever, ever. And that is coming from bad choices, right? So I heard her say that. And then my thing is too, I think a lot of people have a lot of mommy issues when it comes to this sector, right? Number
Mhm.
one, I've said it before. Let me say it again. Let me say it again. I'm not saying Gigi ain't insane, Couch. I'm just saying I am not insane. Okay, before I said that though, so 7 stars gets up on Jay Wilson's panel. Let's review that, right, real quick, right? Which
Okay.
brought me to this conversation. She gets up on the panel. She asked me, "Well, what you drinking last night?" And I was like, "No, like what she talking about, right?" And she was like, "Cause what you said, that girl basically was out of line." I'm thinking that just the beef sector. What you mean it's out of line, right? And and so I'm thinking, is she trying to check me? And why would you try to check me about something I said to somebody else? And then she goes on to say that because you're harder on the women than you are on the men. And I'm like, I can't tell. I just got into it, and I know she's seen it. I just got into it, the other day on YouTube cameras because I came back and I was so triggered by getting into it with
I
Shakim
remember
and
that.
what's
Yeah.
his name, the black energy or conscious energy or
Constant
whatever.
energy.
I was so
Mhm.
triggered by that because I didn't appreciate being disrespected on another woman's panel, but it's cool, it's her panel, right? But I
Mhm.
was so triggered by that, I came on my channel and made a video, and the video is still up talking about I'm harder on the men or harder on the women. I disagree because the video is still up of me pretty much dragging Shakim and the conscious energy guy. So you're lying, right? So
Mhm.
anyway, she says that in order to, some people feel, I realized it a long time ago when it comes to this sector. Some people feel intimidated by what it is, not by me, but what it is that I have to say. That's a lie. Miss O drag more than I drag men more than I drag women. I've got a history of it. I've been in a whole sector, a whole management sector where I was battling every day with men. And number two, I don't have nothing to prove with nobody. It's just like that Unlocked said I was mammying because I had binary code on my channel, but I'm thinking, how am I mammying? Why would I argue about him, about his business? Because I want to find out what was going on in his sector, right? So I still don't understand how I was mammying. And then so I heard on somebody's live that they said it's a whole bunch of community wild posts going around about me. Why? Because you feel intimidated?
Oh
Is that what
wow.
the younger women feel intimidated? And I ain't seen no community walls but one. And can you lead me to the? You ain't got to lead me to the community walls, whether it's true or not, right? Because I don't care, right?
Mhm.
So, and yeah, she said that because you're a woman of a certain age or something like. I'm thinking, is she confused? Ain't
I
you in
went.
your 30s?
I didn't hear.
What
I
you
didn't hear
mean?
it. Because I must have missed that. Because I
Yeah,
really
she
missed
come up
that.
there and try to check me, and I'm thinking, girl, how dare you try to check me? Are you okay? And what you mean? Why do I have to be drinking? Because everybody knew about me. Well, there's a lot of new people that don't understand the way I move, and because I don't beef anymore, they don't they rarely hear that part of me, right?
Okay.
That
Yeah.
other side, right? So maybe they just simply don't know. But Seven knows. Seven knows. Okay, she knows how I am, how I can be, right? So
Mhm.
I don't even understand why she come up here making it seem like I was doing something new, right? I was just doing me. A lot of people don't even know how to beef. They don't even know what it sound like because all they hear from over here, these people over here is whining and crying, right?
Yeah.
Whining and crying and cussing and complaining. But if you're gonna beef, beef. I wasn't even upset with the young lady. I don't know nothing about her. I was just picking with her to get her to get her agitated. You know what I
Lord.
mean? And that's all I was doing, just being messy, just a little bit. I don't know nothing about this woman, right? But I know she's sitting up here saying a whole lot of nothing. I know that. And so, okay, so let me pop up and be messy. But anyway, that's just another example, right?
Mhm.
Um, so what I feel, as far as I feel like the ageism thing, like I said, I feel like some of them feel insecure for whatever reason. I feel like some of them feel like they can't hang. And some of them are dealing with arrested development, because if you in your 30s, I don't know how you trying to, you know, what do you consider like a old lady gang? Like, because we just a couple of decades older than y'all, and hopefully you will get to make your 50s, because by the time you're 50 years old, hopefully that you will know who you are and you won't feel insecure about yourself. But people are these younger people that's got something derogatory to say about older women. The difference when I say they not like us is because a lot of them are very disrespectful to themselves, right? They do everything and anything. They do women, they do men. They have no self-respect. Some of them, they have no dignity. And it's really unfortunate, right? And so my thing is, number one, why would you carry yourself like that, right? They don't know how to have relationships, so they are single and probably angry about that. And the relationships that they have had are very toxic. And the reason why we know this is because they come on YouTube of all places and tell all their business. Okay, everybody's telling their life story. Like take Ness for instance. You came over here acting a whole lot of ways, and so now you want to reinvent yourself, and that's fine. You know what I mean? That's fine. But why? And then I think that she has mommy issues, because why are you so focused on these older women or these older people in general? I think you have mommy issues. But see, here's the thing when it comes to mommy issues, and I have said this before on YouTube. Number one, I am not a mommy. I'm a wonderful, wonderful, cool auntie. But number two, and most importantly, I am not your mama. Okay? And
Mhm.
she's not the only one like it. That Lemon, he has an issue, with older people. It's seemingly pretty much, in my opinion, older women, and maybe he's got mommy issues too. I
Oh
am
wow.
not nobody's mama on here, because number one, if I was your mama, you wouldn't be acting the way that you act in the first place. That's how you know for sure that I am not your mama. And so since you acting the way you act and you carrying yourself the way that you carrying yourself, don't put your mama's face on me, because I am not your mommy. Okay? So
Mm.
don't compare me to what your mommy might say or do to you. You know what I mean? Or what she didn't do for you when you was a child, or whatever it is that caused you to have a mommy issue. Don't put that on me in particular, because I am not your mommy. I am not some of these older women. I don't carry myself like a couple. Hey, Cloud, a couple of these older women like I don't mean no harm, but like Christa, you know what I
Oh
mean? I
wow.
don't carry myself that way. I don't present myself that way. Do you see what I'm saying? Or either let's take TMO for instance. Ain't she about that age range? Why is she online and she is a married woman flirting with these men online when she got a whole husband? Okay, see, I don't carry myself that way. And the examples that they see on the internet, you see older people my age, like Joanna, maybe for instance, getting up her pissy drunk. Okay, and that I would, and I am not even, this ain't even no shade. I'm just saying I don't choose to present my way. But whether Crystal choose to present the way she choose herself, and I think a lot of people, don't like Crystal, honestly, and I'm not talking about this TC thing, that they simply don't know how to, do the things that Krista does for whatever reason. But you
Mhm.
do everything in the world, drugs. You have relations with men and women, like you do. Your life is in such disarray. How in the world you gonna have any commentary against what Krista did? Okay, and I'm not talking about the TC thing. I'm talking about the fan thing and the popsicle and the showing
Oh,
up the boost and all this and all that. That's what I mean, you know. And so you acting so they only acting so appalled when they ain't showing me no different, you know.
mm.
And so the whole thing is just a whole bunch of nonsense to me. But Lemon needs to rethink that his mouth will get him harmed one day. Yeah, I mean, when he chooses to go off, he acts like an angry child. Heard him be very disrespectful to women, and that's another thing. Why people around here worrying about how I'm talking to men versus women. They are very, very, very disrespectful to women on Lemon's panel. Because I heard that Shakim is very disrespectful on a whole lot of panels when it comes to women, right? So
Yeah.
if you want to say that, what they're not gonna do is they're not gonna disrespect me and go unchecked. That's what they're not gonna do. But I am not anybody's battle axe. I am not anybody's what do you call us, with knight in no kind of armor. If you want to fight these men, get off your community wall and use your words. Do you see what I'm saying? And you jump on the panel and you check them yourself, especially if they're talking to you. Because if the only person can, the only person I can only teach these fools how to treat me. Do you see what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
are all adults. So if you got a problem with them, you need to use your words and voice it to them for yourself. Okay? Because I'm not gonna come in here with swords of fury, trying to defend all the women over here. Okay? Defend yourself. You are an adult. You defend yourself any other time. Defend yourself now. Use your words like I use my words. Do you see what I'm saying? Now I can't tell them not to disrespect me, but what I can do is disrespect them right back. And for somebody to spin a narrative like that concerning me, you clearly don't know who I am. I don't appreciate it, right? But it is what it is. I don't care at the end of the day. But I'm just trying to. But for as ageism is concerned, they want to mute the older women over here. And some of these women really go for that stuff. Do you see what I'm saying? But me, I can see through it. It is what it is. But I just want to bring it up because I really think that it brings out it tells me have some of these younger, but they not really young, the younger people. I mean, I can't even say younger people because they in their 30s. Do you see what I'm saying? So because when I was 30 years old, I was a full grown woman. Like really, like what's going? That's why I said, are we dealing with a little bit of arrested development here? Because they're acting like they're teenagers or something when they really not. They done been through more stuff than I done been through. So I'm just confused when it comes to the agency side, but it don't matter what you say about me in particular. I can't speak for all of the women over here. Uh, Thanks for coming up, Miss Creole. I can't speak for all of the women. Miss Creole said computer dying. Let me get okay, Miss Creole. I can't speak for all of the women over here. That's I guess 50 and older or something like that. But I can only speak for me. Okay. I'm not saying everybody is on drugs. I didn't say one thing about drugs. I said when it comes to some of these younger women, they done been through more stuff than I done been through. And that whole thing that trying to mute me, but just because of my age, that don't fly with me. You can't mute me. Okay? I don't care if you don't like what I'm saying or I'm telling too much of the truth. You see what I'm saying? You 2 quarters and 3 pennies, Miss Creole. I heard that right. You know what I mean? So you can't mute my wisdom. You can't mute my truth. I don't care if you like it or not. And like I said, I am not your mommy. So don't be putting your mommy issues off on me. Okay, however your mommy treats you or whatever your mommy said to you or whatever childhood trauma you got via your mommy or whatever, honey, don't put it off on me because I am not your mommy. Okay, child. Mm-hmm. Dovey is an example of what they're talking about, perhaps, but they ain't talking about me, and I don't appreciate being lumped in with the thing. Okay, the only thing I can come up when they calling me geriatric or something like that is that they trying to mute my voice and they don't like my wisdom, which that ain't gonna work for me because I don't care if they like it or not. That's a personal issue. Okay, you need to deal with your own trauma. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Don't be. And then there's a lot of new people over here that don't know how I am and don't know how I can pop off. Okay, but okay, I guess you'll find out. But as far as somebody like Seven, she done heard the dragon before. You trying to mute me, okay? And maybe Ness has even heard the dragon before. I don't know. But you ain't got to be feeling me. You ain't got to like me. I am not here to be liked in the first place. I am here to do my commentary. And everybody know that. And so maybe you don't know me. Okay. I have never been here to be liked, and Cloud can tell you that. And Cloud, I wish you tell them that before I came over here, all I was battling back and forth with was men, okay? Because I was in the pretty much manosphere sector. But I'm not gonna be your knight in shining armor. If you want to fight these the very disrespectful men, you use your words and you fight them. Because what they're not gonna do is disrespect me. But I'm not finna fight for the whole sector of women. You better use your words. Because what I heard on Lemon's channel last night was a whole lot of disrespect. They won't ever come over here disrespecting me on my channel like that. Now, I can't control what go on somebody else's channel, but over here on my channel, where I can control it, they will never be over here disrespecting me. Okay? I'm just saying. So for future reference, don't put your mammy issues on me. Okay? Because I ain't your mammy, and I ain't do it to you. Okay? Number one, you should be happy that I am sharing my discernment with some of y'all. But some of y'all is so simple and basic, like you simply do not understand. Okay? And as far as these men go, what they're not gonna do is disrespect me and get away with it. Okay? Men or women, should I say. We are all adults over here. There are no children over here. I'm not gonna treat you with kid gloves and you 30-something years old or 40-something years old. What I look like? Did nobody treat me with kid gloves when I was in my 30s? The hell? You know, when they're losing, they want you to mute it. Yeah. So they attack with ageism and then what is that really? How do you really think somebody like me give a F about you talking about my age or how you think I should be acting? I'm more worried about how you present yourself and more worried about how you act. Okay, because you the one looking real loose and real basic and real silly out here. Okay. Like you really don't care about yourself at all. Because if you cared about yourself in the first place, you wouldn't have came out here. I can't stand weak bees either, Hershey. You wouldn't have came out here telling all your business on social media and didn't think somebody was going to throw it back up in your face. Especially in spaces like this. Okay? Where people will use anything as a weapon. And I mean anything. And we know that. Look at what's going on right now between Just Christa and TC. They will weaponize anything against you. Okay, and depending on who they like, or when the people decides to use that information, depending on who they like, as how the people will will agree with it or disagree with it. But you best believe everybody listening to it and everybody got questions. Okay. Now I don't necessarily agree with what Just Christa said about TC, whether it's true or not, but I had questions and I still got questions because I can't understand why she would do something like that. Because I like to know the psyche of a person. Okay. Cloud said you predicted this garbage happening. I know, Cloud. You can't tell him nothing, though. Thank you, Cloud. Cloud been with me since I was in the old black sector. Okay? I'm sure a lot of people don't know that either. Child. They think a ladder might. I know they think a ladder might win the battle. No. It makes you look weak when you have to get this big boom and mic and all of this and all that, because that means you're insecure or you're worried about what somebody's response gonna be when you go back and forth with them. But you're absolutely right, Black Mary Molasses. They think the ladder might wins the battle when actually the ladder might doesn't win the battle at all. Like you said, it just makes you look weak. Okay, because you don't want nobody to hear what the other person is saying in response to whatever ratchet thing it is that you're saying. Okay. But people like me I can come to my channel and give my commentary without being interrupted. Okay. So when you using trying when you're attempting to use ageism in reference to me for future reference, it don't even matter. Okay. Because you need to try to get where I am. Okay. That's what you need to do. Because the way that you're living your life is so raggedy, you will be lucky to get to where I am. Okay. And but that's right, it's becoming the do as I will generation. It's do as I will. Like that, the what is that man? What is that man named Cloud that Satanist? He used to preach on do as thou wilt. Okay, he wanted chaos. Okay, and just anything goes. And that is the kind of sector that we're living in right now. Cap said, I respect Miss O, but Cruiser, let me go back down. But Cruiser, Lovely Love, Dovey, Joanna, and other old chaos queens get no respect. I mean, you know what I mean? I understand that, baby. You don't even gotta respect me. You see what I'm saying? Or even my opinions, but it's still not muting me. But I understand you saying it. Thank you. Thank you. This old call this months ago. They don't listen. They don't listen. They don't listen, Caps. They don't listen. But okay, Crowley, Aleister Crowley, yes, he preaches that do as thou wilt. When you do as thou wilt, it's total chaos, right? And so in this world right now, it is total chaos. It is madness. It is demonic. And demons are demons and imps. IMPS, lower level demons. They are, they appear to be running things right now. You can look at the state of the world right now, not just the country, but the world. Okay, but Satan always has his time because I truly believe we living in the last days. Because look at all this demonic stuff that's going on. People used to not act like this. It is crazy. And I've lived long enough to realize that people used to not act like this. Okay, but when there's no control at all, there's chaos. And that's what them Satanists want, because we know that the devil and the demons, they thrive in chaos. Okay? HRS, not a, oh, you saying he's not a Satanist? The last part of that saying is love is the law. Well, do as thou wilt, love is law. He's still saying, when you saying do as thou wilt, and he is a Satanist, or was. When you're saying do as I will, that is you, a politicking for chaos. Okay? Because under the laws of the Most High, you don't do as you do, you don't do what you will. Okay? I've been misinformed about what, Oprah? Opal? What have I been misinformed about, love? I know he was a Satanist. Child, he was very intelligent, Crowley. He was esoteric, not state. He was a Satanist, in my opinion. In my opinion, what I just feel in Satanism is a religion, and I feel like, in my opinion, he was a Satanist. What made him the most evil man? I don't even know. I don't even consider him as being the most evil man. I don't. Have you seen some of the people that have done some of the atrocities in this world? Can we talk about Adolf Hitler for number one? Hitler was far worse than him, the most evil man. No, ma'am, I disagree. Have you seen the atrocities that some of these wannabe rulers have done in Africa? Have you ever seen the movie The Last King of Scotland? Child, do it that will shall be the whole of the law. Where love is the law. He let rumors happen. Well, see, here's the thing, that is a double-edged sword, and that is chaos. That is chaos. He's preaching chaos, in my opinion. Something the younger folks in the sector need to remember. Young fools I know that's right. Young fools become old fools. Okay. I don't see no discernment flying around here. I don't see a lot of these younger women acting their age. Okay, they're not presenting themselves in a way that is making me think that they are very secure in themselves. You know what I mean? And that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. And like I said, I ain't your mama, okay? I'm just saying. hmm hmm That's what he said. People lied on him. People lied on. I don't know who you are, but okay, Chad. I didn't come here to talk about Aleister Crowley. I made one quote, and I have my feelings. That's right, Cloud. We ain't even gonna talk about King Leopold. He was absolutely worse than Hitler. It is reported that he may have killed over 20 million people in Africa, in East Africa. Can we talk about that? And Hitler probably got his idea from King Leopold. Okay, child, you right about that, Couch. I agree with that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I agree with that, beans and cornbread. He was absolutely a demon, just like Hitler was. So many atrocities have gone on in this world. There's atrocities going on right now. you know, going on right now. And they want to bring this country under martial law. They want this. What did Trump call this? Africa one time? It's a S whole country. That's what he wants to turn the United States of America into. Okay. I'm sorry, West Africa, the Congo. Thank you. West Africa, the Congo. Thank you. Thank you. I think he gets sensationalized and that I don't know who y'all talking about anything he did to be called evil. Oh, we talking about Zara. Well, I mean it's cool. I don't like his religion. Just like a lot of people don't like Christians or Muslims or it's just simply my opinion. So and it's just like most of these Christian pastors or these some of these the people now that whole when it comes to Catholicism, that whole thing is demonic, in my opinion, as well. So, but we all got our own, opinions about religion, and especially about a religious leader. So I don't think more or any less of him than I do any of the rest of them. It's probably even killed with me. I am a very spiritual person. I consider myself to be a spiritualist, as opposed to religion, which is controlling. And so, yeah, I don't think any less or any more, like I said, of him or any other religious leader. Sure don't. It's people of all ages these days, in my opinion, truly concerning if you've been taught or educated. Well, that's true too. That's true too. And since you said that, why is it such an issue with ageism over here? If since you said that, and you seem to be younger, some of these African dictators became the very thing they dislike. Absolutely. The oppressor became the oppressor. That's right. We've seen that in this country, Kenna. So you're right. I agree. hmm Let's see if these. Let's see if these you people. I hope they vote. If these young people vote, I know that's right. Because they don't realize that the freedoms that they're enjoying right now are in jeopardy. Okay, but they don't want to educate themselves to that, but they will educate themselves when it comes to drama. Okay, now me, I consider myself to be a well-rounded, individual. I'm up abreast of politics and drama and everything else. Okay, liberators turn into oppressors. Yeah, absolutely. Priests and the Vatican is that's an absolute man-made religion. Absolute man-made. I don't even see how nobody can argue that's not a demonic man-made religion. Okay, child. Gates is modern day evil. Yes, honey. I agree with that about Gates. I don't know about Fauci as much, but and Schwab. I definitely agree. But child, these people. I ain't even gonna talk about that dude. I'm gonna leave it alone because I have to talk about that blood witching. I'm gonna leave it alone. There has always been people who are immature minded, though. I absolutely agree. Yes, even in our age group, absolutely. Some people just simply grow older. They don't grow older and wiser. They just simply grow older. I agree. In our age group, even in our age group, some people don't know. You're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. I absolutely agree. But I can only speak from my viewpoint. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm going out to vote for. Okay, okay, okay. I'm going. I did not tell you to vote for that fool. Uh. Oh no, I didn't tell you that. You must be trolling right now, honey. No, I did not tell you to vote for that fool. I hope you saying I hope that's a typo. I hope you mean I'm not going out to vote for that fool. Child, I wish I would. Give me a break. For somebody that want to impose martial law on this country immediately. Child, please. I gave my blood, sweat, and tears to this country. Amen. Now it's time for the next generation to give theirs. Well, honey, they're gonna force them to give away their blood, sweat, and tears because they want to reinstate the what you call it the Lord Jesus, I forgot what the draft. And so yeah, you know. Oh, I didn't hear about that. beans and cornbread. I didn't know that that had happened. Absolutely, I did not. Uh-uh. But you're right about that, soul sister. But yeah. Hmm. I didn't appreciate that comment. Let me get that out of my chat because that's just a flat out lie. I'm not gonna let that soar right there because I didn't appreciate that. I had to think about that comment. That one I didn't appreciate. Okay. Well, anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get off of here. Okay. Because I have got to get my day started. I don't know if you guys are gonna be attacking the grill or not, but the mister is. But I have marinated my meats, and whatnot. I am fixed to go in here. I already peeled I already bought my potatoes and peeled them, so I can make this potato salad. I got everything chopped up. I got everything ready. I just got to add my ingredients. If you guys are making potato salad, have you ever thought about putting a little ranch dressing in it? It's very good. You season your meat, Sam, Miss Creole. Yeah, I marinated them. I started marinating them last night, ribs and everything. And so, but like I said, if you're making potato salad, have you ever thought about putting a little ranch dressing in your potato salad, and maybe even some bacon, some chopped up crispy bacon, in your potato salad? It's really good. That's right, everybody. Enjoy your holiday. Just a little something extra that I'll do today, for my potato salad. I hate to cut up potatoes for homemade potato salad, but I went on and done it. Cause it's the holiday. I got a lot of people coming over. Notice the ones with shaky self esteem need to do that to deflect from the absolutely. That's what a lot of the young ones do over here. They got low self esteem, so they want to deflect. You see what I'm saying? And they don't like to hear the truths about themselves. I did too. My chicken last night. I heard that. I may try. Yeah, yeah. Try the ranch, Miss Creole. It'll be a big hit. Just put a little extra zing in it. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with tiger seasoning. Tiger seasoning is very good in lieu of salt. You put your tiger seasoning in there instead of your salt, and it is awesome. Diamond said I marinated my jerk chicken, working on my potatoes. I know that's right. I know that's right, Diamond B. My mama mad as H at me because I changed my mind on cooking. But I worked. You turn Mike. I heard that. Child, I am not going to be able to get close to that grill today. Okay. Because the men in my family think they can do it better. They have even what do you call it? They have even indoctrinated the younger men, the younger guys, the upcoming kings, the princes in my family, and they are trying to teach them how to properly grill. Honey, it is a whole sight. Okay, my nephew think he can cook on the grill now better than my mister. Okay, but he don't know what he doing out the way, but he learning. But anyway, I call it next level indoctrination. Okay, around here. Because in the South, we don't even need a holiday to cook out. Okay, but today, we are doing extra because they're gonna be doing the fireworks tonight and all this and all that. So we doing extra. So that's the only reason why I'm slaving in this kitchen. Okay, to do my bestest baked beans. Oh, and I put some hamburger meat in my baked beans, y'all. If y'all don't do that I put some hamburger in there. I put a little brown sugar in there. I put lots of butter in there in the baked beans. If y'all not doing it, that's really good. It's really, really good to add you some hamburger in there, right? And butter makes everything better, child. Butter makes everything better. I'm just trying to give y'all a couple of little pointers. What else did I say? Um, I said something the other day about grilling. Oh, when it comes to if you're doing turkey legs or anything turkey, um what was the tip the other day? I'm gonna try today. Oh yeah, wrap some bacon around it and to keep it moist. Wrap some uncooked bacon around your turkey legs. And you can also pre-boil your turkey legs if you want to. Or I don't like them pre-boiled, but if you wrap some bacon around it, it'll keep them moist. The bacon grease will keep the turkey leg moist. Me too. Baked beans, a little cabbage. Uh, we'll make. I heard that, Diamond B. Absolutely, absolutely. I've never said I wasn't from Tennessee, baby. We love to cook out around here. We don't need no excuse to cook out, child, at all. Okay, child. Or congregate. All right. But anyway, but you thank you, beans and cornbread. Absolutely. I've never said I wouldn't. Been saying it for years. You too, soul sister. But anyway, I'm gonna get out for y'all. But y'all try that if you cooking them turkey legs. Wrap you some bacon around it, and you will be shocked at how moist them turkey legs. Because you know them turkey legs will dry out, or even them turkey wings, whatever, they'll dry out on you. You know, they will dry out from the grill, right? So, but wrap you some bacon about it. Them baked beans, the baked bean. Is that right? Oh, you mean with the hamburger meat in it and the butter and the brown sugar? Yes, child, they love it. It's a big hit around here. It is a big hit. Those beans are a big hit around here, honey. Yes, they are. hmm I love trying people's food. Everybody, yeah, everybody got their own styles and ways. I be trying to throw a little something out there, especially when it comes to grilling. You know, because like I said, honey, we don't need excuse. All right. But I'm gonna go, y'all. I have had such a good time. I gotta go in here because people have started. I heard the car pull up and people are starting to move around down there. They moving stuff around. My husband called them cowboy. They call them cowboy beans. Well, all right, you a mess. But yeah, they out there. They get ready to get started. They cut the grass and stuff yesterday, and everything. But it's time, child. Couch. Did you email the video and timestamp to Jay Wilson? Hey, Miss Cruz, how you doing? You have a good day too, Sarah. But anyway, if y'all please be part of the replay gang. I hope y'all like this video. I really want to get up early and talk about what I want to talk about because it has being on my mind about this ageism cruise and how they try to mute us because they don't have no self-esteem. Okay, or Chevy recruiting the most. Well, now I heard about that, but I don't know if I believe that or not. I don't think Chevy would do that. But anyway, I write up beans and corn, but I'm finna get cracking right now, child. Finna get cracking right now because I don't want to be caught on the phone. Okay, but anyway, Coco, I saw a burn to leave of it. Oh, I don't even know what that is. Anyway, y'all have a good day. Enjoy your holiday, whether you celebrate it or not. Enjoy your day off if you ain't gonna do nothing else. If you are off, right? And so, yeah. But if you came in late, please be part of the replay gang. Y'all have a wonderful day. And whatever you do, stay hydrated. And I love you in the way that Christ loves you. And I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Bye bye. Peace.